Hello, 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 and good evening. I am back. I know I took a long hiatus, but you have to get things done, right? I told y'all that the nonprofit IME has been taking so much of my time that I have little to zero time to do the Peach Radio Show. But I'm here to tell y'all that I'm back. I will be here every Tuesday. Look forward to seeing me 8 p.m. I need you to tell your friends. I need you to share the live. Um, just I need you to tap back in. I know it's been a while. I promise you, we're gonna get through COVID, Florina, Davina, Gayvina, whatever they want to call it. We're gonna get through all of that together. I'm back. But before I get started on our topic for the night, which is resolutions, I'm gonna say the gay resolutions or the LGBT resolutions of the year that we need to carry. I just want to say, if you haven't already, please like the IME Inc. page. If for those of you that's just tuning in and you have no fucking clue what IME Inc. is, it's a nonprofit for LGBTQ plus people. It's located in Delaware, but we're trying to expand into other spaces. So if you're interested in being a part, which will be a consultant, and you're outside of Delaware, please go to the website imecorp.org. It's a consultant tab there. If you don't want to be functioning in the capacity of a consultant, you can also become a, let me turn this off because I hear an echo. Sorry. You can also be an entertainer. You can also be a volunteer. We have multiple options. Also, if you're a long-time follower, hey Lisa. Also, if you're a long-time follower of the Peach Radio Show, the Queer Letter is back, is modernized, is up to date, and is not going to necessarily be hosted through Peach ENT, but it will be extended. It's extended to the IME. It's a part of the IME Inc. brand. All me, I'm the founder. I've been threatening y'all for years that I'm coming and I'm going to have this nonprofit and we're going to do all these wonderful things. Well, now it's here, and my wonderful board that I love and work with, we are ready and we are here to assist you. Okay? Thank you, Lisa. So I just wanted to get those things out before I actually started talking about our topic, which is New Year's resolutions for LGBTQ. What should we be going into 2022 thinking? Now, a lot of you have been with me since, I don't know, years. Last year, if you remember, I talked about opening a business and you guys opening a business, and some of your things that you aspired for 2021 going in. Please, in the comments, let me know if whatever your resolution was for last year, did you make it? Did you do what you said you were going to do? I know I fell short. If you remember, and I didn't have a chance to do clips, I'm sorry, but the clips will be coming back. I discussed me getting a vehicle. And I did not get a new vehicle, but I am proud to announce that I did move forward with the help of the board with the nonprofit. So I'm okay with that. I'm good with that. Maybe, I'll get this new glamorous car in 2022 in mid or 2023. But if I don't, I don't care. I feel great and I feel confident in my abilities to be an activist for our community. So I'll take that, right? That's more glorious than a car. A car gets old. Whatever I put out here into the world, hopefully it will not die when I die and it can continue on and help other LGBT people. What you say? Oh, yep. Lisa said, yes, I did start the fashion line and getting It trademarked and going to other states with Avaji. See, so you're actually getting your work done, and I mean, it feels good. It really, really feels good when you set forward a resolution and you get something done versus nothing. Like I also said I was gonna lose weight, but look at me. Here I am. I'm still plus size, whatever. It doesn't even matter. I did what count or whatever. So did anyone else that, come on, I see y'all staring at me. Don't be afraid. I'm back. It's just me. Come on in and say hello and let me know if your New Year's resolution that you made in 2021, did you accomplish any of that shit? I know that COVID was running rampant. Did you accomplish, even if it's small, did you accomplish any of it? I don't care if it was, I'm going to get up off the couch uh, for 5 minutes every day. Whatever it was, did you accomplish it? Lisa just shared she accomplished doing major moves with her company. Check out Avaji, everyone. Avaji.com. AVODGY. Avaji.com. Check Lisa out. It's a LGBT owned brand. Okay? So we gotta take our wins where we get it, right? Because COVID has been just a mess to me. But we can't let it hold us back. So whatever you can do going into 2022, I don't know how big your plans are, but do the small stuff that'll get you to the larger things. And at least you did something. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to talk about some things that I wanted to discuss. And every year I just have these crazy epiphanies like, okay, what do I want to come on and say to my LGBT family to get them pumped for the new year? What could we do? What could I say to get you pumped? Because we already have the world against us. Hey, thank you. My New Year's resolution for 2021 is to be serious with my business, and I did 75% of that. I released 19 new books, and I got one LLC and working on finishing. Sharice, you know what? You superwoman. You superwoman anyway. Thank you, Musalima. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Glad y'all coming in. I see someone named Todd. You can say hello to me. I don't bite. But I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad. Because it's so much. Hey, brothers, Gloria, happy New Year's to you too. It's so much negativity that go on within our community, and I just felt like we need to come in the new year a different way. Let's leave that negativity in 2021. Um, just to go into some of the things I want to say, let me just do my spiel about, hey Patrice, how you doing? The nonprofit IME Inc. That was one of the goals of last year. Shout out to Angel, my vice president. When I was kind of like letting it slide, she kind of brought me back to, like, well, I ain't gonna say kind of, she brought me back to the vision. And so now we're active within it. And the most beautiful thing about the vision of I Am Me, it's about uplifting and unifying the community. We are not a nonprofit that's like a humdrum. We want you to walk away with things and hopefully to get it's going to be. No, we're saying to you, love yourself, and everyone around you got to deal with the newfound love that you have. And we have a community, and it's time to build that sense of community. We need to work with one another, and we need to take our allies that's on the side of us and teach them how to be better and represent us in the world. So that's just the structure of I Am Me. It's about loving you. I am me regardless of whatever the circumstance. I'm going to have this self love. That's what I am me is. So I want you to take that message with you and keep that in mind as I tell you these things that I would love for you to take with you into 2022. The first thing, look, Brothers Glory, you right on it with me. Self love. Love yourself. My LGBT family. Love yourself. Love yourself regardless. You might wake up in the morning and say, I can't put these feet on the ground. I can't put one in front of the other. I can't see where I could love myself because the world don't love me or all these circumstances done happen to me. I'm telling you, no. Those things happen, those circumstances, those people that feel some kind of way is going to be around, but that has no bearing on you loving yourself. And let me tell you, I have been there, so I'm going to give you a couple things that I did to bring back my self love when I feel down. The first thing I started to do was have a daily mantra. Now, mind you, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not none of those things. I'm not a therapist. But I'm going to tell you from real world. I'm a woman, real world that had issues with some of these things. So I'm going to impart to you what I did. And I feel great about myself. Come up with a daily mantra. Even if you got to get up in the mirror and say, you know what? Bitch, I love you. Even if you don't believe it that day, you keep saying it in that mirror. One day you going to walk up to it and you going to believe it. What I did in my bathroom, I actually put different things on my bathroom mirror that say, I love you, that say, love yourself. You know, because subliminally, you know, your mind will, even if you don't feel it, your mind keeps seeing this stuff, it'll start to believe it. So you can put, I said, you know, get you some little, go on Amazon. We buy everything else on Amazon. Get you a nice little plaque or a sticker and put it on your mirror. Love yourself. I love me. Self love. Whatever you got to put up there. Um, Another thing that I do when I leave out my house, I have me like my love song, my chant song that gets me pumped up for the day. I don't know what that song is for you, but currently I always play Rick Ross. Now I play Rick Ross, Biggest Boss. When I get in my car and that start bumping, oh yeah, it puts me in the space that I need to be. Yeah, you know what? I'm the biggest boss that you seen this for. So you gotta find whatever resonates with you and make it work. And you know, just and overall take care of yourself. You know what you need. You know what I'm saying? You know what you need. So if you need therapy, that's fine. Don't let nobody around you tell you what you need for yourself. You do what you need to do for you to bring back that positivity and self love, regardless of who's around you, your haters or whatever. Be your own personal motivator, and it starts with whatever you feel like you need. Take that time to yourself and say, self, what will make me feel better? And a lot of times for me, I notice the things that we look for from someone else, that's the stuff we actually need to empower ourselves. So if you're looking for attention from someone else, that means you need self attention. You need to pay attention to you. If you're looking for, I don't know, confirmation, that means you're lacking self confirmation. You need to figure out what it is I need to do to build up self confirmation. That's how that works. And I want us LGBT and allies to go into 2022 figuring out ways to best love ourselves or to love ourselves more. I need you to do that. I need you to do that. I want you to get in that space. The next thing that I came up with, LGBT, I need you to demand full healthy relationships from people. I don't care who they are. Once you build this self love, you got to demand these healthy, you got to demand these relationships from people. You cannot love yourself and then have all these people surrounding you that are having half-ass relationships with you, and you know what these people look like. I love you, but I don't love what you do. Love the sinner, but don't love the sin, and you know all that garbage that people like to throw at you. You know, we ain't got time for that. You know, we don't want that. You want to be loved as a whole person, not like this fraction. Don't pick me apart. You know, because once you build that self love for yourself and you accept yourself fully, you want everyone else to love and accept you fully. Now, you may have flaws, right? But you want these people in your life to love you, but they want to give you positive information that's going to enhance you. You don't want these black holes that's dragging you down. You know that person that you know your life is continuously going in this circle and they telling you, "Oh, it ain't nothing wrong with you. It's the people around you." But you constantly in this damn circle. And you like, "Why am I not getting out?" Because no one's giving you information and you're not seeking any new information. So that's that circle. We got to get out of that. LGBT 2022 self love, and we demanding full healthy relationships from the people around us. Brother Gloria says sometimes you have to break away from people, even your family, if it's tearing you down, and that's true. And I know you're saying, some people say, "Oh, that's hard because that's my mother, or that's my auntie, or that's my brother." But your brother, your mama, your auntie, they all got their own lives. They're living it, and they good with it. But then they're taking and breaking you down into pieces, and you can't live yours. So I'm saying in 2022, fuck it. Demand full relationships or show them the door, because we don't have time for that. Girls gonna say feed them beans. We gotta show these people the door, right? I don't know about you, but that's where I'm at. I feel so great. Like I said, that 2021 and me having one goal, I had several, but I accomplished that one, brought me to 2022, and I'm like, okay, I got to work on that next piece, and I don't have time for all this extra baggage and all this other crazy nonsense that people want to knock on my door with. I don't. I got to keep moving, and I got to do the things that I got to do for me, you know? And you should do the things that you need to do for you. So far we got love yourself, demand full healthy relationships, LGBT. You know these things is important, especially for us. Love ourselves, and we demanded full healthy relationships. Fuck all that crazy shit. And I mean even on a job. If you at a job and you can't be you, you sitting around a water cooler, everybody talk about their little children and their whoever, you should be able to be around that water cooler just as proud. 2022, we need to be representing us, loving ourselves, and demanding real ass relationship from people. And if they can't do it, they ain't real and they don't deserve to be in our life. Bump that. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but that's how I feel about it. Sharice said I cut family off because I did not allow them to disrespect me or my tragedies, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you. We can't carry all that baggage. We trying. It's time for us to move on. We got bigger fish to fry. You know what I'm saying? Once Biden get all these laws and stuff passed, we can't be holding on to that. It's go time. We ain't got time for that. We got time to build our kingdom. We got time to unify ourselves. We got time to figure out what's our next step. So the next thing I came, LGBT, going into 2022, we got to stop giving people a pass. How many times you done gave a person a pass? And I'm going to give you an example, and this is one that really irks me. For my trans brothers and sisters that's watching, and everybody, please share this live because I want everybody to benefit off of this. For my trans brothers and sisters that are watching, and I know this applies to you much more probably than any of the other letters. How many times you done gave a person a pass for misgendering you? When you know that you done told them about 15,000 times, please don't address me like that. Please don't come at me like that. Please don't do me like that. We got to stop giving these people a pass. We got to cut them off like, yo, you can't respect who I am now, my identity, my orientation. You gets no more pass. You know all them little off-colored jokes that your family be having. The snide remarks about your orientation and all those things. Nah, we not going for all of that. We're not doing that in 2022. We need to stop giving people a pass. They don't deserve it. You gotta respect. You gotta respect them and what they're about. Why can't we command respect? We should command respect. So what with LGBT? That's not a problem. And I'm not going to let you in 2022 make me feel like that's a problem because it's not. You're my problem. Who I am is not a problem. 2022, we need to let that go. We are not doing that. Stop giving these people a pass, and I don't care who they are. You know what I'm saying? And another one that people do that we give them a pass about. Those ones that play ignorant when they ask you ignorant ass questions and be playing dumb, knowing damn well you know the answer and you know a little bit more about the community, but you playing dumb just so you guys. No. Leave me alone with that dumb stuff. You're not getting the pass. I'm not doing it no more. No, go. 2022, we need to leave all that stuff behind. We are no longer doing anything that's going to break us down, pull us down, and make us feel degraded in any way. We letting all of that go in 2021. 2022, we coming in. Another thing, and this is a big pet peeve of mine. Oh my God, this is a big, 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 big pet peeve of mine. Oh Lord, no more trade. Y'all crazy. I just play dumb with them. No more trade. It's not right. I'm just saying in general, 22. Before I go any further, does anyone agree with what I'm saying? Like, do y'all agree with me? Oh, Seeker, like I just play dumb with them. But why do we gotta play dumb? Why we just can't be like, listen, I don't want to play this game with you no more because that's a waste of energy and I need my energy for other shit. I need my energy. I'm trying to build. I ain't got time for that. 2022, you keep that where it is. I don't need anything that's coming against this positivity. And even though we like to say, I don't pay him no attention, whatever, but it does slowly erode. It erodes your positivity. Get these people away. We are not doing that. We're not. It's not working. We have other stuff to do. But the fourth one, stop supporting businesses that don't support you. I do not understand this one concept. I don't get it. I see y'all wearing, and we all gotta wear clothes. Sometimes, we don't know who's doing what or who feels some kind of way. But you do know some, I don't know, LGBTQ business owners that's in your community. You do know that they offer products and stuff. Why don't we support these people? At least when you buy something from them that you're helping further or advance an LGBTQ brother and sister. That just amazes me that we want, the world to treat us equal, but then we don't respect and love ourselves. We gotta love ourselves. We gotta let that internalized homophobia go. Or whatever it is, the jealousy, I don't know what it is. Whatever that stops us from supporting and being there for one another, we gotta let that go. Support who supports you. That money goes a long way. You got to. It just, I mean, am I talking stupid? Do y'all agree with me? Because am I just saying stuff, blowing steam? But 2022, I think this stuff need to change. Oh, Sika said, I agree with you. I want to make a gold shop black and proud all this year. We need more black owned businesses with publicly traded stock. Well, I have my friend Nee Amby that's on my page. She's a LGBTQ business owner, and she has stocks that you can buy into her company. But we ain't gonna do that because we're gonna run down to Wall Street or wherever. We're gonna buy stock from one of these companies, and then we're gonna find out later that this person was homophobic. So let's. I mean, we gotta support one another. How in the world are we gonna be out here marching and fighting for rights for LGBTQ people, and we don't even respect ourselves, and then they're peering in like they don't even give a shit about one another. Why should we give a shit about them? Let's just keep it real. That's how that works. The next one, I wanted y'all to go into 2022. We need to pick better allies. And again, a lot of stuff on my list is from self experience and it's from me. As I always say throughout the years, I surf the timelines. I read what go on. I'm not just that friend that's on your page that's not interact. I interact with you. I read your posts and I read what you go through, and I actually care enough to say, well, what could I do because I don't want this person to feel that way. And then I use my platform to bring forth information that could possibly help. That's what I do. So that one right there about pick better allies, because a lot of times I see on your pages, I couldn't believe it. I thought she was my friend and she called me. She know I just went through my transition and she just called me a him or F you nigga, but I'm not even, she's not respecting my transition. Or they're like, F you, you going to hell. Well, you should have picked a better ally. And stop labeling people who that you say that, or stop giving people the label of ally. That's another thing that LGBT people we have an issue with. We have a terrible, terrible issue with that. We have that one friend that hang with us that only like us, but they don't like the rest of the community. But you swear that this person is an ally. That person is not a damn ally. They're not. They don't care about you. Lisa said we get more people who are not LGBTQ supporting us than LGBTQ. And that's how it is, Lisa. But back to these allies, right? If the person only like you and they do not like or tolerate other LGBT people, they are not an ally and you should not feel good because that person likes you. That does not make you special. That makes you an idiot. Because the minute they decide not to like you, you become that faggot or that wannabe man or that fake woman or that fake You become all those things. Why waste your energy? I know you feel awkward. I know you feel that energy. I know you do. Let's stop it. And let's not to mention, right? Me being in the public forum, right? And especially with this nonprofit, I have gotten to see true colors of some certain people, right? You know, the ones that be around you, they come to your house, you know, they want advice from you, you can help them or whatever. But with this nonprofit, I learned who the true blue allies were. Not to say they had to join my organization, but when I've asked some of my business owner friends or some of my other colleagues ask their business owner friends, will you support our mission? They actually told them either yes, but don't put my picture on something, or I don't want to be seen. What is that all about? A true ally don't care. They love you. And it's bigger than, just you. It's just that they don't feel a way about the community. So that, to me, that's ugly. That's not an ally. That's not even a friend. And those kind of people you don't need in your life. We shouldn't even be making these, giving them the label as friends, as allies, as anything. A true ally is going to support you regardless. Another thing, if you got this ally that want to hang with you in all the straight bars, and then they come to the gay bars and they cringing, and none of the LGBT people paying them any attention, they are not your ally. They feel uncomfortable. They just don't feel uncomfortable around you. That don't make you special. And if you feel special, you crazy, because I don't want that designation. I don't want to feel special at the expense of my other brothers and sisters, because your friendship is not that important to me. So in 2022, we got to pick better allies. We got to stop giving people that label. We have to make people accountable and show up in our life. And if they're not showing up, they need to go. Again, brush that negative energy off. And I don't care who that is. Another thing I wanted us to go into 2022 with, and I don't mean to be preachy, I'm just here and I'm feeling great. And I want all of my LGBTQ brothers and sisters to go into 2022, and I want you to feel as great as I feel. And I'm just giving you a little bit of how I got there. I don't want you to be on the victim train. I don't want you to be on that pity train. I don't want you to be upset. I want you to just, like I said in the beginning, we got to love ourselves. Love ourselves. The next thing on my list is we have to be better allies. We have to be better allies to our heterosexual friends that do support us. Because we ain't no better with that. How many of us have heterosexual friends and we make jokes about them with other people? Oh, they're around me because they're gay. That person's gay. We gotta if you want respect, we got to show respect. We gotta create like this wall of, this solid wall where people can't break it down, and it makes them want to just respect it because they can't break it. If we can't break it down, we got to respect it. you know and another one I wanted us to go into 2022 with. If you have a business mind, um, start creating opportunities, for other LGBT people. Whether it be you giving them a job, if you have information that can help them lift themselves up, whatever we could do to kind of help one another and uplift each other. Everything ain't gotta be about a buck. I know we all need it, but sometimes we have to support one another. You know, maybe your business is not off the ground, but you know what? This person may see you. They're like, "Oh, I love what you're doing." It's not. You just like it's not hard. You could do what I'm doing too. But instead, a lot of times we just want to be that one person. That one person doing it because we getting the attention. I don't want to be the one person in the room doing it. If I can help other people, if I can impart that wisdom, if I can I can, you know what I'm saying? I can give you the wisdom so you can start an opportunity and then you help another LGBT person. You get them a job, give them a job. You know what I'm saying? So this is how we got to start operating. And if you have watched past shows, I always express that, the stuff that most heterosexual people think about us, like we want to be prostitutes and all those things, they don't realize that no one wakes up to want to do any of those things. It's just that we have limited opportunities and we have to do what we need to do. But if we create opportunities for ourselves, we can kind of lower the number of people that are going into sex work and things of that nature and getting killed and hurt and things. So we got to come on and go into 2022 a bit different. You know, when you creating these goals, get your paper out, jot them down, and do them. But you can't do them if you don't come from a space of love for you. You can't do it from a space of not having healthy relationships. You can't do it. You cannot do it. Another thing that I have on my list, LGBTQ. We always talk about on our timelines, the troubles that we face, all the things that's going on, right? But it's mind boggling because we have several organizations out here. We have several LGBTQ IAP plus organizations per state. And we don't support them. We don't support these organizations. We think they're just going to continue to run. And if we ever need them, we just going to bump on in and it's going to be there and stand. Organizations, nonprofits do not work like that. I'm going to tell you right now, in order to even maintain a nonprofit, you have to have community support. So everything on my list, when I tell you self-love, build you better relationships, you could possibly start to gain all of that supporting a nonprofit organization. Get you great relationships. They probably have resources that'll help you on your journey to become whatever it is you want to become. But you don't know that because you're not there. Or if they don't have it, you're not bringing your voice to the table to say, hey, this is what I experienced in my lifetime, and this is what we possibly need. I think this will help the community. I'm not understanding. We got to get off some stuff. And then it's always that riffraff in the community. Well, I'm not supporting that because such and such and such runs that. Well, I'm not supporting that because I feel like I should have been a part of that. Well, we need to hang all that up and just support it because as long as it says LGBTQ on the door, it's for you. These are the things we need to take into 2022. We need to empower ourselves in every way. And I'll go back through my list. We need to love ourselves. However we need to do it, whatever we need. You know what you need. Whatever you requested from other people, that's what you need within yourself. Figure out how to do it for yourself. We figure out everything else on the internet, right? We got to demand full, healthy relationships. We can't. We got to stop accepting people in our life that's loving only pieces of us and taking from us and not giving and putting in and pouring in. We need to stop giving people out here a pass. Can't give them a pass no more. Stop them from disrespecting you. It's tearing you down, that negativity. Stop supporting businesses that don't support you. Pick better allies. Stop labeling people that are allies and introducing them to other people in the community to mess with them. Be a better ally. Support your heterosexual friends that are genuine allies and go to bat for you. Create opportunities for other LGBT people. If you don't or you can't create it, give them information, arm them with it. We got to help one another. And the other one, the last one, support LGBT owned nonprofits. That's what they're there for. But we going to get it right for 2022. My mic on? Yeah. We definitely going to get it right for 2022. Because when 2023 come around and we have our yearly check-in about what we should have been doing or what's going on, um, you're going to tell me that I wrote down on my paper that I was going to come in and I was going to do all these wonderful things, and I did it. I may not have did them all, but I did 2 or 3 of them. I don't want to sound preachy, y'all. I'm in a good space. I'm feeling good. Like I said in the beginning, I'm feeling good about I Am Me. I told you the nonprofit is not a nonprofit coming from a space of woe is me. We're a nonprofit that's coming from a space that I am me. Take it or leave it. And we going to uplift and we going to be a family and we going to be there for one another. And we going to educate other people. We going to get these allies and we going to educate them and they're going to represent us. And we going to change some things. It's going to be so heavy that a homophobe is going to be like, yo, do I even want to waste my time being one? Now, while I got you here, I want to share, if you follow me on my pages, you already know. And for those that don't know, I am the chair for the Central Branch NAACP LGBT Committee. Okay? I want you to know that the NAACP supports the LGBT community, but you have to get involved. I am working on something currently that I really can't discuss, but I will give you information next Tuesday, hopefully, if not the Tuesday after, in reference to the NAACP and you becoming involved. So if you're living in Dover, please, 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 or in Kent County or middle, you can live in Newcastle County and you want to get involved, please email me or inbox me. Pierce at peachent.com. Pierce, Peirrce, at peach, peachent.com. And just put in the subject, I would like to be involved with the NAACP, the LGBTQ community. and I'll respond to you and say, okay, I got it. And then once I finish doing what I need to do, I'll have some information for you. This is how we're going to push and change things. I've been telling y'all for years, I'm the advocate, I'm the advocate, I'm the advocate. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. So now I'm coming. I have a nonprofit of my own for us, and I'm a part of a nonprofit that is willing to support us. There, we actually got the committees wrote in November or December. So let's get it. Who's with me? Who's behind me? Who's ready to say 2022, that's the fuck it, we not having it anymore. And if you're not living within the vicinity of Delaware or outside of Delaware, let's put it that way, and you're wondering how did this happen, or you want information on how to do a nonprofit or whatever it is, inbox me. If it's about change, inbox me. Good evening, Smack. If it's about change, inbox me. Because like I said, 2022, we not having it. And forgive me, if you are choosing to have it in 2022, I love you, my LGBT brother and sister, but I need you to exit stage left because I'm trying to be positive and I want the best for all my people that's in my community. And I'm willing to do what I need to do for that happen. So I'm going to just go back over 2022. Love yourself. Demand full, healthy relationships. Stop giving people a pass. Stop supporting businesses that don't support you. Pick better allies and stop making people allies that aren't allies. Face it. Be an ally yourself. Support your heterosexual followers, friends, or whatever that support you. If you got it within your means, create opportunities for other LGBT people. And if you cannot, and you have information imparted, give it to somebody. You can't do nothing with it. Don't hold it. Let them build it. And let them build something for us. And support, and I can't stress this enough, support LGBTQ owned nonprofits or have LGBTQ on the board. That means a lot. I'm going to just go into that for a little bit before I go. And the reason why I said support LGBTQ nonprofits, but not just the LGBTQ nonprofits. You make sure that there are LGBTQ people that's on that board. I don't care if it's allies on it. It could be a bunch of chimpanzees. It could be giraffes, whatever. But you need LGBTQ people on that board because then you know they are coming with suggestions and issues that support your community that can help you. That is my list for 2022. If you like to get involved with IME, go to imecorp.org. I'm telling you now, if you're coming from a woe is me space, we can't have that. We're there to uplift. We're there to educate. We have several forums and seminars coming up. We are an education nonprofit. Everything that I just gave you on that list, that is what we inspire to do. We want to uplift you. We don't want you to walk with your head hanging, poor me, I'm LGBT. We want you to be walking, I am me, I'm fucking LGBT. All right? So it looks like I'm running out of time. Like I said earlier, I am back. I will be back with the shenanigans every Tuesday at 8 p.m. If you have a topic that you would like for me to discuss, just let me know. My earpiece fell out. That's fine. Just let me know what that topic is. Inbox me. Feel free. Again, you can email me, Pierce at peachent.com. If you want to know anything more about the nonprofit, imecorp.org. If you go to peachent.com, actually, it'll give you the links to everything that's involving Peach. Everything about me is up there. Every business that I own, anything that I'm involved with, my affiliates is all down on the bottom of my pages. I like to call myself the number one supporter of the LGBT community, and I still stand by that. If you are a business owner, and you want to network with me, please feel free to email me. Let's build, let's do what we need to do for the community. I am here. I am on Plug Studio Network, which is a LGBT owned network. If you are interested in the show, no, I can't do it for free, but we can work something out. Especially if you got a great message and a good heart. Because, like I said, 2022 is about positivity. Those are great numbers, 222. If you're into numbers, we will not allow COVID to beat us down. We're going to take these small steps and we're going to continue to build, even if we can't take major steps because we're trapped inside of our homes. We're going to make it do what it do. So with that being said, remember, share this live with your friends. Hopefully they can take some of the wisdom, knowledge that I put up here. Um, I'm sorry if I came across. No, I'm not even going to say I'm sorry if I came across brash. No, I came across brash. And if I sound arrogant to you, so what? Because people teach us to be humble and be mousy, but no one tells us to be arrogant and full of ourselves, because that's just too much for any one person to handle because they don't know how to curb their bullshit. That's all that is. Lisa says she will support you and we thank you. Thank you. I hope the information you got tonight inspired you. I hope that by the end of the year you be full of yourself. I'm not even going to say don't be full of yourself. I want you to be full of yourself. I want you to realize your potential. I want you to succeed. I want you to do all of those wonderful things. And more importantly, I want you to be happy to be who you are. I want you to love being who you are. I want you to be LGBT and proud. I'm sick of this bullshit that we've been going through 2021 and before then. If you're with me and you're done, come out and see me. Again, peachent.com. Click on the nonprofit. Most of my events are there. Maybe I might host some events under the Peach ENT brand. But for the most part, the nonprofit has all the events that you need. You know, you come to Sunday tea, it's like it's a Sunday dinner, and we all just sit down and chat it up, and you walk away feeling encouraged. You walk away feeling like you had a hug, as one of the board members said. You walk away feeling like you are with some extended family. We just got through having our annual LGBTQ Christmas. That was beautiful. You know, people actually was there crying because they don't have family for the holiday. But I'm telling you, you got a family. We're here. Where are you? Beautiful event. Beautiful, beautiful event. Hell, it was so nice, and it was so giving. We gave away whole wine bottles as gift. Everybody walked away with a gift. Everybody had a champagne toast. Everybody had a full meal. We had a great time, live entertainment. There was no negativity in that room. Join us. Join us. Join us. As for the network, all of our shows should be returning by February. So if you was following behind closed doors will be coming back. As you know, Let It Out was yesterday. I was on that show. If you are a spiritual person with special abilities, I encourage you to go back and watch Let It Out on Plug Studio Network, or you can watch on the Peach Radio Show page. Very interesting show. Smack has a show that's coming on Saturday. I can't remember the name, but it's mostly speaking about things that we go through living in our communities, out in the urban communities. They'll be touching on those things. So again, the network is back. We're here because we realized that we going back on the lockdown, and we didn't want y'all to be alone. We wanted y'all to have some type of entertainment during this time. We did well with you guys. Y'all all tuned in. Y'all all loved the shows during the first lockdown, and we wanted to be there for you. That's what it is. Thank you, Smack. It's called Let's Talk About It. The show about things that happen in urban communities. So we have great stuff coming up. Tomorrow I may be back. We have our IME Inc. Monthly broadcast, so you might see me on that, or one of the other five board members outside of myself. So stay tuned. That'll be 8 p.m. But I am past my time. If you enjoyed this, please share it, like it. If you need me, I always been telling y'all for over 5 years, my inbox is open. Any show ideas, my inbox is open. Any business ideas, my inbox is open, or email me. But I'm about to get off of here. I will be playing another show afterwards. After this, it's called The Mental Check-In, and it's by Phyllis Cypher. I think you'll enjoy it. If you missed this live, please rewind it, because the information in here I really, really want you to hear. Because LGBT, I know people tell you that they love you, but I love you, and I want you to have this information. With that being said, good night. I will see you possibly tomorrow. If not, I'll see you next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Watch for the topic on all of my pages. I love y'all, and y'all know that's sincere. Good night.
You heard what I said?